Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm well, thank you. Starting off with Ojeda, waiting on the deputy to get back, and then luckily, the last three are all in one pod, so things should move fairly quickly.
Good, good. Okay,
Or if,
so
yep,
O'Hara first,
yep, yep,
and
yep.
then
Uh,
okay,
th- and then the rest of them, Ridley, Jackson, and Fuel. I don't know what order they'll show up, but I'll speak up, just like I
thank you.
usually do.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be back when everybody shows up. Oh, well, I guess we're just waiting on the judge at this point, right? No
Yes,
public
yes.
defender. Okay.
The
All right,
public
back.
defender is here. It's just
Oh, okay.
the judge.
Sure, sure. Very good. I will say the deputy does need to get a pod check in before we get started, but I'll try to encourage him to bring my guy out. So,
Okay, thank
all
you.
right, back soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good
Oh,
afternoon.
sorry about it. Yep. Good afternoon, Judge. Mr. Ojeda is up first, and he is sitting here ready to go.
Okay, sounds
Here we go.
good.
Hello.
Good afternoon. I'm Judge Schultz with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. Give me one moment to get your cases pulled up.
Okay.
So, Mr. Ojeda, I know you are not being held on the city cases, but since you are in custody, we figured we'd go ahead and at least talk to you about your city cases. It looks like you were charged with violating a stop sign, reckless driving, attempting to flee or elude, failing to wear a seatbelt, not having a driver's license, no proof of insurance, driving at an unsafe speed, and failing to signal before a turn. These were alleged to have occurred May 27th of 2023 in the area of 83rd and Leavenworth Road. You can request a continuance to hire an attorney. You can state that you are not guilty and set these matters for trial, or you could speak to the prosecutor about a plea offer. What would you like to do?
I haven't been able to talk to my lawyer yet about it because I have
Okay,
another
so you
case
just want
pending.
some more time?
Yes, please.
Okay, and I see that your county case is set for December 9th. Are you wanting me to put this after that date?
It don't matter either or.
Okay, Mr. Khalil, does the city have a position? I mean, he's not being held on this, so I don't think the city cares, but
I don't have a position on whether we set it before or after the 9th. Is that what you're asking, Judge?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the city doesn't have a position, whatever's most convenient.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Ojeda, how much time do you think you're going to need to be able to speak to your attorney?
I really don't know because I don't know how busy his schedule is. So can we
Okay.
can we go ahead and schedule for after the 9th?
Absolutely. We will put this on December 17th at 1 o'clock. And if your attorney does an entry of appearance, we will send a link for the attorney to be able to appear on that date also. But we have to have that entry of appearance done first, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. We'll
Thank
see
you.
you December 17th at 1.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Just checking we're done there, Judge.
Yes, we are.
Okay, very good. The next three, by luck, are all out of the same pod. I'll just call them when they show up, and I'll be traveling, so back soon.
Okay, thank you.
You bet. Pardon me, Judge. Eric Jackson is first up.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jackson. I'm Judge Schultz with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, it looks like right now you have you'd have to post a $200 cash bond to get out. You have traffic matters pending. Are you requesting a reduction in the bond?
Honestly, you know what? I just want to get it over with. Like, honestly, I wanted to come back to court, but I went to Johnson County and then I was out there longer than I wanted to, and I couldn't get an attorney for this. Honestly, because when I was in an accident on Fifth and Armstrong, I wanted an attorney for that. Um, because yeah, I feel like I wasn't just the only one in fault for that, but you know,
Okay,
um,
so are you requesting what's called an OR bond and then
yeah,
you
that's fine. Yeah,
get time
sure. And then
to
I got it.
get an attorney?
Please.
Okay, Mr. Khalil, what is the city's position on bond?
City doesn't have any objection to an OR bond, Your Honor.
Okay, give me 1 second. So we'll grant you an OR bond. We are going to continue this to this Thursday at 1 p.m., November 21st at 1 p.m. You'll need to appear in person at City Hall. When we finish the docket, we'll send the paperwork over to the jail. And when the jail releases you, they'll give you a copy of that paperwork. It may be a few hours because we have to finish seeing everyone before we send everything over, okay?
Yes, ma'am. So if I go to Johnson County, would that be the same thing? I don't know. They said they wanted to hold me for something.
Let
I'm
me
not sure.
see. I didn't, this morning when I looked, I didn't see that you had a hold, but something.
Oh,
could
okay, because
happen
this maybe shouldn't
between now
even
and
have been a hold, really.
then. Yeah, I don't see a hold from anyone. It's
Okay.
just our city cases that are holding you. And with this OR bond, you'll get out and then you'll need to appear in person
Perfect.
Thursday at 1, okay?
Perfect. Okay,
All right,
sounds good.
thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Good luck. Julian Fuel next, Judge.
Okay,
Buddy.
good afternoon, Mr. Fuel. I'm Judge Schultz. Just give me 1 minute. I'm trying to save my note on Mr. Jackson and it is not liking me
You're fine.
for some reason. Okay, Mr. Fuel, it looks like you were maybe booked in maybe early morning
Yes.
on some traffic matters with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. I don't see that you have a hold from anywhere else. And I think it really is just the city stuff holding you up. You can request a reduction in bond. You can ask to speak to the prosecutor about a plea offer, state you're not guilty, set the case for a trial, request a continuance. What would you like to do?
I was hoping that I could get my bond reduced,
Okay, so
or
requesting an OR bond.
yes, maybe if I could even get a signature, if
Okay,
able to, because I just started work 2 weeks ago, and I just got a car 3 weeks ago, and I'm finally been getting in on my pace of getting everything situated because those have been the only thing lingering on.
okay,
And I just finished my case in Olathe, which I went to court to faithfully all 4 times. And I was just wondering if I could get like a signature bond and be able to just come to court and settle it all. And I'll be able to just pay all of my tickets off.
okay. Mr. Khalil, what's the city's position on an OR bond?
City doesn't have that objection to an OR bond, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Fuel, you'll get out later today. We have to finish the whole docket first before we send the
Yes, ma'am.
paperwork over, so it'll be a few hours. And then you'll need to appear in person Tuesday, November 26th at 8 a.m.
Can I get something to
Still,
write it down, please?
when they release you from jail, the paperwork that they give you will show that, okay?
Okay, I was just
So
making
when you
sure.
get released later today, they'll give you a piece of paper that shows November 26th at 8 a.m. at City Hall, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah, you'll get a copy of all your court dates. Good luck to you. And Mr. Ridley.
Okay.
Right there. I'd like to fight.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ridley. I'm Judge Schultz with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. Just give me one moment to bring your case up. Okay, so it looks like you're not being held on the city case. You do have county cases. I'm not here to address those. All that we show with the city is a driving while suspended. That was, alleged to have occurred September 2nd of 2022 in the area of 75th and State. It looks like you were warned about an expired tag, but you weren't charged with it. And it looks like maybe you have a Missouri driving record. So you have a few options. Since you're not being held on this case, you can just request a continuance to hire an attorney. You can state you're not guilty, set the case for a trial, or you could speak to the prosecutor about a plea offer. What would you like to do?
Speak to the prosecutor about a PF or see if he can dismiss this charge.
Okay, so leave the headphones on and tell the person that gave you the headphones that you need to go to the virtual breakout room.
The virtual background.
And she'll send an invitation in a minute.
You can keep those on. I'll switch you guys into another.
Mr. Khalil, were the two of you able to come to some sort of plea agreement?
Yes, Judge. So the city's offered Mr. Ridley a traffic diversion on the driving unsuspended. Mr. Ridley's agreed to accept that diversion. He's going to pay a $300 fine, and as soon as the fine's paid, the diversion will be closed. And I'm assuming we're going to want to give him a payment date sometime 30 days or 60 days.
Okay. Mr. Ridley, is that your understanding of what the plea offer is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I want to make sure you do understand that you do have a right to a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that if you did go to trial, you would have the ability to have the assistance of an attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that before any trial would start, you would have the opportunity to review any discovery or police reports, body cam, whatever kind of evidence there is in the case?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that if you did go to a trial, either you or your attorney would be able to ask witnesses questions?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that if you did go to trial and you were found guilty, that you could appeal that decision to the Wyandotte County District Court?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing all of that, are you wanting to accept the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to continue this for payment to January 7th at 1 o'clock. If you are still in custody on the county case at that time, the judge may end up closing it for a lack of ability to pay. I'm not sure, but otherwise, you either need to, if you're out of custody, either appear in person January 7th at 1 or make a payment on or before that date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And that's the end of my list.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right. Good day to everybody.
You too.
Cool.